Everybody. Woo! It's that time again. It's tea time. This is your girl Adina, and I have the pleasure to be with my lovely sister Lon'Dilia, and we are talking about taste Tantra tonight. Our next Feminine Fire First Friday will be October 7th, 2022, and this amazing woman, Lon'Dilia, will be our facilitator. Lon'Dilia, how you doing, girl?
I'm great. I'm great. So happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
So happy to have you. Now look, is it recording? Okay, it is recording. Just wanted to make sure because I know this conversation is going to be dope and I want to make sure that we get it. And we are, in fact, recording. So, Lon'Dilia, if you don't know, folks, is a wonderful Tantrica. She's a sexologist. She's an author. She's a makeup artist, among many other things. She wrote this book, Flying Solo, during the pandemic. While some folks were just Netflixing and eating and chilling, she was writing a wonderful book about experiences and how to deepen our connection to pleasure within our own selves. So, Lon'Dilia, please tell the people, I'm just giving them a little sprinkle about who you are and what you do, but tell them, who is Lon'Dilia?
Well, you explained it all. I'm an author, Tantrica, and I do a little makeup artistry now and then. I used to be a full-time artist, but I'm not anymore. But yeah, I just an overall average person who loves to just enlighten women on the fact that pleasure is truly our birthright.
Ashe, I gotta ring the bell on that. And let me say, your sister locks are amazing. We got sister locks in the house, y'all.
Love yours, love them.
Thank you, thank you. When we see each other, we got to give each other a nod when you see the good sister locks out in the world. So, folks, Taste Tantra. We want to talk about what Tantra is, what Tantra isn't, and what they can expect by coming out to this event next Friday. Just give them a little taste on what Tantra is and what drew you to becoming a Tantrica.
So Tantra is actually it's the highest form of yoga. So it's what we talk about in Tantra is really basically meditation, and it's weaving light sound with form. And so the light is your visualization, your sound is the different mantras, and then the form is your body. So being able to bring all of that together to be connected, more connected with yourself. So that's what Tantra is. I study authentic Tantra. And authentic Tantra is the trauma informed holistic sexual modality rooted in the 5 elements meditation. And what that means is that I heal women, or try to heal women, of their sexual traumas with different meditations, and being able to have movement within your body to get stagnant energy out, remove blockages. And so that's what a tantrika does. And then just being a sex educator is being able to allow women to just feel, more connected with themselves. And my journey to becoming a tantrika is, like you mentioned, being an author of Flying Solo, Reaching Your Ultimate Altitude. It's about female enlightenment, receiving pleasure, giving yourself pleasure. And it came about because there was so many women that I came in contact with as a makeup artist that was not reaching their ultimate altitude. And so,
What a shame that is when it's right there for you.
right. But the biggest problem with not reaching your ultimate altitude is because lack of education of the body, and being aware of what it is that you like and dislike. So that's kind of what drew me into Tantra, but then being able to go a little deeper into this trauma infused holistic sexual modality is what kind of put me over to becoming a tantrika.
Well, that's beautiful. And I got to ring the bell on that because I I see the connection between why we're having this conversation. Okay, between sexuality and movement and yoga. When we talk about belly dance, we talk about it being a moving form of yoga. It's very yogic in its movement. Okay, some people see belly dance and think it's just some highly sexualized dance. And while some of the movements we do may give you the we talk about, our teacher taught us that it was, we move how we bring children into the world. Some of the movements mimic that. Okay, and so of course that can be viewed as sexual, but to put it in a context that understands that we're lifting the shame around our sexuality, we're lifting and releasing and shaking out shame associated with any part of our body and placing love there and healing there. So you talked about trauma inform and helping women heal. I feel like I'm doing that with you. So we're partners in this respect. We really are. We're partners.
Yes, definitely. Because that's part of it. We hold so much energy. We take on everyone's energy, really. Mm-hmm. Especially when people are pouring into you, they're pouring their energy onto you, and we have to have that constant movement. And the constant movement is really just dance, it's mm-hmm. exercise, it's whatever you want to do. But to have stagnant energy, what is really making people sick. Yeah. And so as you're moving that energy is flowing throughout your body. Mm-hmm. It's circulated in your body to renew, to rejuvenate yourself. And so belly dancing is the perfect the perfect part of the movement that you would need in Tantra. Mm-hmm. And I will have to say that a lot, when you talk about Tantra, a lot of people think it's sexual. It's mm-hmm. the sensual touching, it's all, something sexual behind it. Even though we do have that sexual, the modality that we study, it doesn't necessarily mean just because you are studying that you're doing something sexual or something wrong. Mm-hmm.
So the thing about connecting sexual with wrong, like that doesn't sit well with me and my spirit. I really like to take shame out of our bodies, take shame out of our sexuality, take shame off of our dance. We were told that was wrong or that was a way. And I heard Davy say, and I know that's one of your teachers, Davy, who is the founder of Authentic Tantra, say that that's one of our deepest area of healing is in our sexuality, really on the planet. So it's not just women, it's men, it's everyone. We've all been sold this bag of tricks about part of our bodies being wrong and how we move being wrong. So as we heal that, we're really a part of healing the world and our families and the illnesses. Do you agree?
Oh, I definitely agree. The 5 elements is they're actually the antidote to the 5 root poisons that we carry.
You got the antidote, y'all.
We're walking around with healing powers. We just have to know how to tap into them. Mm-hmm. But that is truly, correct. Those 5 elements are the antidote to the root poisons, which are what causes the illnesses in our body. So releasing the shame, and as African American women, one of our top shames, and I actually mentioned it in my book, is religion. How it's that's one of the things that we have such a hard time dealing with. That you can't, with religion or with the cultural norms, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. But it's really, like I mentioned when we first started, it's our birthright. Pleasure is our birthright. Pleasure is actually medicine for the body. Mm-hmm. And when we release that shame and those blockages, then we can get back to our infinite self.
I love that, Lon'Dilia. So what you're saying is our conversation, our workshop that we're going to have next Friday, we're helping to create new cultural norms, to get together with a group of women and to talk about pleasure and our bodies and healing, even things like fibroids and things where women are having to take body parts out because they're so laden and heavy laden with emotion and things that become dis-ease in the body. We're talking about how to heal that. And even if you've already experienced that, something has been taken out, know that the energy, the psychic womb is still there. So it's still for you. Don't feel like, oh, it's too late. It's not too late for you. We're infinite. And like Lon'Dilia said, you already have the medicine. Let us show you how to reach it. Let's
Yes.
reach this medicine, ladies, so we can heal inside and out and then be the medicine for our families, for our communities, for the world.
Yes. Yes, I so agree with you. I mean, look, are you a tantrika?
I think I am. I think in another life, I was tantrika with you, or maybe you can take me under your wing and I'll just be a tantrika too.
Yes, but I mean, everything that you're saying is so on, and that's why I love taking your class, because it is a way to just release all that we deal with families and with jobs and just on the go. It's actually moving that stagnant energy to be that light for someone else. So yes, it is. It is. I love it. It's great.
Thank you for that. So tell the ladies, what can they expect next Friday in Taste Tantra with Lon'Dilia? What are we going to be talking about? Don't give them the whole thing. Just let them know what to expect. What should they wear? Are they coming in with their furs? They're coming in with their, yoga pants? Like, are they coming naked? Like, how are we coming?
Hey, naked would be great. Look,
naked!
Definitely be back to our infinite self.
Right. Maybe that'll be the second one, the second group, the second class we do.
So no, please do not come naked.
Okay.
That's not what Tantra is about. But no, it's definitely yoga, workout clothes. We're gonna have dance. We're gonna be the movement. I can't come to a belly dance without dancing. So
Ashe.
So we're definitely going to have dancing. We're going to learn about the 5 elements and how you can heal yourself from the inside out. And then I don't want to throw anybody off, but we're going to have like some Tantra union breathing. And then some like little massages that you can do on yourself, for yourself. I will say, ladies, it's nothing sexual because that's not what Tantra is about. Tantra is really about healing. So don't be afraid. But we do get into talking about sex. That's what it's about. It's about us getting back to receiving pleasure and having pleasure as our birthright. So yeah, we would just have a conversation about it.
Okay. So whether they're partnered or not, celibate or not, open relating, monogamous, no matter where you are in your relationship journey, is something for you. Because like you said, pleasure is our birthright no matter what.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's for everyone.
Yes, it's definitely for you. This is for you to, how they say on an airplane, like, if you need oxygen, you got to put it on yourself before you put it on someone else. So you have to be able to heal yourself before you can be that person, that person that someone else needs you to be. So, if you're married, you need to be able to, talk to your husband or, talk to your children. But if you're not well, then you cannot be well for someone else. So.
Ashe. Thank you, Lon'Dilia. So I hear that this can be foundational for us healing ourselves so that we can have more pleasure in our own lives and then have better relationships with whoever we're relating to. That's what I hear you saying.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Okay. So yeah, and that's what Tantra is about. It's not about just being just for yourself. It's about healing the world inside out.
Ashe. Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to this session. We're meeting next Friday. It's going to be 2 hours with Lon'Dilia from 7:15 to 9:15 in Lanham, Maryland. The session is also available online. Lon'Dilia has beautiful things to share with us. You can pick up a copy of her book. Will you have makeup palettes as well? I got some beautiful eyeshadows from Lon'Dilia.
Yeah. So yes, I will have my full I would say vault for those who would like to to just know more about what I offer. So like you mentioned, I was a makeup artist and so I still give makeup tips. I have a cosmetic line, and then I have the book, which is Flying Solo. And I also have a kit, which is Flight Academy, but you got to show up to find out about Flight Academy because that is that's
okay. Ladies, it sounds like a fun time. Now, what if men want to join? Can they join as well, or should we just have ladies at our event this Friday? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I feel Tantra is for everyone, but I want ladies to be comfortable, to be able to share. So if they're comfortable, I'm comfortable. Like I mentioned, Tantra is for everyone. So
Not just for everyone. And that's part of it, is shifting the conversation, shifting the cultural norms so that we can just have these conversations anywhere, with our children, with our parents, with our doctor, with our counselor, just wherever. We need to be able to talk about these things.
And that is so true. That's one of the things that I stand on, is that no woman suffers in silence, because we will have so many issues of sexual dysfunction, but because we think it's just us, we don't want to say anything. Right. And so I definitely like to create that platform where women are comfortable with speaking up to say, hey, I'm having this problem, because when you say that, there's like 4 other people who have the same problem if you're in the same room. So it's like, do not suffer in silence. Be able to, speak up and say, I need help.
Ashe, ashe. Well, that's what we're going to be doing on Friday, folks. Please join us. Let's shift the cultural norms. Uh-oh, Marvin yelling at us. We're going to shift cultural norms together. Love you, Lon'Dilia. Thank you so much. Look forward to our Feminine Fire First Friday with you, October 7th. In person and online. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.